Hi guys, so in this video I want to show you how to get started with WordPress and using Elementor in WordPress. So before I start, I want to let you know that this video is not premeditated, so I might not have my thoughts well put together along the line, but you're definitely going to understand better how to go about this after watching this. So thing is, for us to start building on WordPress online, you need a web hosting and domain provider, and that's paid usually, but Pantheon here offers it for free. So you'll have to sign up with Pantheon so that you can have an account. Now I already have an account, but the sign up process is not difficult, especially when you sign up with Google. So this is it. Connect with Google, and then even if you didn't have an account before, you get to be signed up, and then you'll be able to log in. So I'll just go straight to login, and we'll get to my dashboard in a bit. So this is Pantheon. I already have two sites on here. I'm going to delete one for the purpose of this video, and I'll delete this first one. This could also be good so you know how to delete sites, just in case you do not want to use it anymore. Go to settings, delete site, then you have to type in this. Don't know why they say type when you can copy though. Well, seems like you have to type. It's not showing any feedback, so I'm trying to refresh. Okay, it got deleted. So you probably will be on this page after signing up for the first time, and then you see 0 out of 2. So what you have to do is create new sites. WordPress, select WordPress, and then just give it any name. So since this is a test website, I'll just call it test site. I think the European Union is closer to us, so I like to choose that. So since the name of the site is chosen, I'll just add something else to make it unique. Okay. 007 James Bond comes through. So you have to wait a bit so that WordPress can be deployed on Pantheon. So we're done. So if you're wondering how that was so fast and yours is still deploying, I had to pause the video, and mine took probably as long as yours is going to take. So as soon as this is completed, you click on visit your Pantheon site dashboard, and you be on the dashboard for that site that you've created. So this is test site 007. So next thing you want to do is to select site admin, and that takes you to the WordPress dashboard. Well, not so fast. So because we were starting up for the first time, we have to go through some procedures here. So just type in as necessary. You can put anything here as well. It doesn't have to be test website 07, but I'm going to use that. And I don't think this one detects like names that have been used before. You can use anything and it will still work. For instance, I can just remove the 007 and make it desktop side. For here, I like to use Google's password, email. Okay. So I like to discourage search engines from indexing the site because I don't want them to bother doing some work that they don't need to do, because we're not using this site for anything tangible. So next thing is to install WordPress. So it's installed, and all we have to do now is to log in. So thanks to Google, this will should automatically populate itself, but it's not because I didn't save the password. So something just happened right now. I had to start all over again because I tried resetting the password since I didn't save it. It should have saved automatically. I don't know what happened there. And I tried resetting. I didn't get a reset from Pantheon. I can't complain. It's a free service. So I had to start over again. So when you're doing yours, if a pop-up shows here that you should save your password, don't ignore it. Although when I did this a second time, I didn't have to click anything. It just automatically saved. But just so you know. So next thing is you just log in. And right, we'll be in the dashboard. So this is the WordPress dashboard. So I'll take you through the dashboard quickly. Nothing too serious, nothing too in-depth. So this is dashboard. Nothing serious goes on here. I think you can populate it with whatever you want. Dismiss stuff you don't need, even delete them. You can close this. Yeah, you can close all these things as you wish. So yeah, stuff like that. So so this is the home page basically, and like I said, nothing serious goes here. So the most important things here are this post. So post is when you you put blogs, because I think WordPress is basically built on posts. Even some things you think are not posts are actually posts. So posts are like one of the basic building blocks of WordPress, as I've heard. And you can use posts for a lot of things, to make dynamic content in WordPress, to post blogs, stuff like that. And you can categorize them, give them tags. So categories, I think categories have hierarchy, tags do not. So now on media, this is where you can upload all the content you want to use on the website. For instance, you don't have to be picking every item as you need it. You can just, when you know everything you need, you can upload everything right here, and then you just while you're working, just select it easily without having to upload. And that's like a 2-step or 3-step process. That's more time you're spending while building. So next is pages. So this is what you'll be using most of the time. Web pages. So when you want to build a web page, you have to create a new page. And comments, this is where you moderate the comments that subscribers or readers of your blog on the website are posting. You can decide to accept the comments or reject them here. Now appearance, you know about themes already. They determine how your website appears, how it looks. So this is where you choose the theme that you want to use, your preferred look for the website. So the editor is a bit more complex than I would like to delve into. So like I said, this is just a quick overview, so I'm not going into that. So plugins, you know that plugins extend the functionalities of WordPress. So if you're wanting to do more stuff that WordPress cannot offer you by default, then this is where you can get it done. Look for the plugin that can do it and install it and activate it. So users, this is where you have all the users that have access to this. So this is me. I'm the admin, the sole owner right now, and you can add other people and give them different roles, like subscribers, editors and stuff like that. Administrator has more authority on the entire platform anyway. So if you have a client, they can decide to add you here, while they also have their own user profile. So tools, I don't like to go into tools just yet because there's a lot of stuff, but these are the basic things that you need to know for now. So now, one of the things that I know most people struggle with is getting started. Like, what are the most basic things you need to build a website on WordPress, especially with Elementor? So one of the first things you need is the Elementor plugin. So let's go to plugins and add new plugin. So on the first click of add new plugin, you'll be on, like, in the store. It's like this, like a store, because it has like all the free plugins on WordPress here. And then if you want to upload like a file plugin, then you further click on upload plugin. But let's go back. So add new plugin. So what we want is Elementor. Elementor has a free version, which is like the basic one. So it starts to auto populate as you're typing. Sometimes it doesn't even bring out the right thing, but it does this time. So this is Elementor, not Elementor header and footer, this one. So install and activate. Okay, so that's it. So you'll be prompted to create an account or to log into an existing account. It's not necessary, so you can cancel here. So the next thing you want to do is to install Elementor Pro. Now the reason why you have to install Elementor Pro is because you what's that now? You have more functionalities available to you compared to just Elementor. So it's the best way to go. So what you need to do next, I already have Elementor Pro. I'll just upload it, and the way you go about this is to go to Elementor's website, purchase the Elementor Pro plan. I mean the Elementor Pro pack plugin, and then you have a file that you can download. Then you have access to it. So I already have the file, and I'll just upload it. So I'll go into plugins, and like I said, if I want to upload the file, I have to further click on upload plugin. So I'll choose the file. Right now I do not know where it is. Let me search for it. Okay, I got it. So this is Elementor Pro. Now I just click on install. Now I have it installed. So now activate the plugin. So yeah, so that's it. Now if you do not install the Elementor header, the Elementor theme, you might have an issue, because WordPress can be very buggy sometimes, and then it will crash, and you might have to start your work all over again. So I always like to install the Elementor theme. So the theme is under appearance. So just click on appearance, and you have the theme available to you. So I'm going to add a new theme, and I'm going to look for, I always mix it up, Elementor Hello or Hello Elementor. It's actually Hello Elementor. So right now I'm seeing it straight up, so I can install it. If you're not seeing it, you can come here and search for it, and you find it. So install. So the reason why I'm installing this is that I realized that when you want to create a header and footer with Elementor, and you're not using the Elementor theme, it's not going to be possible. You just keep getting an error message, and you'll be frustrated and just close the whole thing. So this will prevent that from happening. So I think this is all we need basically to start a website, building like a simple website. If there are needs for other stuff along the way, then you have to download it, but basically this is all you need. So I'm just going to be showing us something basic. Yeah, so I'll go to pages. So now if you want to create a new page, you have to come to pages, add new page. First, you can delete all of this, because most times you won't need them. So I like to delete this. Then you can add a new page and call it home. publish, and then you can, if you want to work on that page, you can edit it with Elementor, and you'll be right within the Elementor should I call it workspace. So here, so this is it. Now you can try to hide this text right here. I think you can do that by going to settings here, okay, pictures. Yeah, you can hide title, okay. But this, the moment you have your header, you won't be having any issues with any of that. So this is, so let me just quickly show you something simple. So I'll just add a simple structure here. I can drag in the container like so. I'm just clicking it. So one thing I want to do now is I want you to understand some basic setups before you start. Should I call it basic setup? But it's very important. Now, when you first create a WordPress environment in Pantheon and you've installed Elementor, so this is pertinent to Elementor. Elementor usually comes by default with like gaps and paddings that you don't need. So one of the things you need to do, because in the next video I'm going to drop, is going to be how to create a header, and if you don't have this setting in place, you will just realize that there's so much space around what you're building and then it's not satisfying. So you need to go to site settings and you need to go to layout, and what you have to do is, first, based on the padding, by default when you see this it's empty, right? But by default it's 10, so set the default space inside the container. Default is 10, so even though you're not seeing anything, it's 10 by default. So I like to make this 0, and I like to make this 0 as well, so when I need them I can put them while I'm working within the app. So another thing I like to do is I like to make content width 100%, because I work with containers and I like my my website to like extend the full width of whatever device I'm working on, and I can decide to, and if I want the width to be smaller, I can decide that while I'm building. I don't want the entire thing to be compressed. So I'll save changes, and that's about that. So close. So now when you start building and you add a container, for instance, you see there is no gap around here. If you track back, you realize the first container I put had like, you will see this, there was an outline here showing some gap, so but now it's not here, and you can work much more easily with this. So you can put in containers, put in elements, and then you're good to go. So in my next video I'll be showing you guys how to create a header section with Elementor. I think I already did that before, but the quality of the video is not too good, but now I've got some gear that will help with that. So see you guys later, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.